have Boruto episode 197 with the adaptation of Boruto chapter 30 titled Delta, and in this episode we got the spar between Boruto and Kawaki and the very beginning of Naruto vs Delta. And in this episode we got some more bonding between Boruto and Kawaki as Kawaki is starting to rebuild Himawari's vase that he broke a couple episodes ago. Of course, with Boruto, he wants Kawaki to rebuild that vase with glue, while Himawari, she has told Kawaki straight up that she has forgiven her. He bought her a new vase anyways, so he already made up for. She really isn't mad at him for doing it since he already bought her a new one and she's already satisfied. She even told him like, yo, you don't even need to be remaking it. But since Boruto told him, Kawaki is doing it. And the one thing that some anime onlys may not notice is that as Kawaki is rebuilding the vase, he's gaining his humanity back. Of course, Kawaki, like I said in the past couple episodes, if you've been watching the Boruto anime, you would notice that Kawaki, he has a broken childhood. He has a lot of PTSD from the likes of Jigen, and of course, like as he puts the vase back together, he's starting to get his humanity back. He's starting to become a much more normal person like everyone else in the household. And the thing is, what I really like about the relationship between Boruto and Kawaki is how they're setting up in the anime. It's kind of different from Naruto and Sasuke, as Naruto and Sasuke and OG Naruto, they were really rivals. Of course, they had like this brotherly bond, but in Boruto now, between Boruto and Kawaki, I really feel like they are brothers. Like of course they are living together and they butt heads a lot, and the thing is with their relationship, it feels very organic, it feels very clean. With Naruto and Sasuke in original Naruto going into Shippuden, it felt super toxic because of course with Sasuke, he had his own agenda with killing Itachi. Of course he went to Orochimaru and Naruto tried to stop him. Of course this is different circumstances compared to the relationship between Boruto and Kawaki, but I just really like how Boruto and Kawaki's relationship is super clean. It's really organic. It isn't really toxic like Naruto and Sasuke. It feels super comfortable to watch. And as you see in the spar between Boruto and Kawaki, they are really trying to understand the Karma Seal. Of course with Kawaki, he has a way better understanding and use of the Karma Seal compared to Boruto. And with that being said, they do have a spar on how to use the Karma Seal properly, with Kawaki teaching Boruto how to properly utilize it and absorb jutsu. And before I get into the spar, I do want to talk about the scene with Amado and Code, where Code, he does talk to Amado like, yo, where is Jigen? And Amado did say he's recuperating, he's doing something, he's on his own, so just leave him alone for now. And it looks like Jigen is doing something that we don't know as of right now, but we'll get into that in the next couple of episodes. What he's doing right now, all I'm gonna say is pretty insane. I'm not gonna spoil it for the anime onlys, but it is actually insane. And the thing is with the scene between Code and Amado is that Code, he is really trying to find the traitor, and Amado, he's like dead ass like, yo, I'm gonna find that traitor too. When I find him, I'm gonna fucking break him. And I kind of find it really ironic considering after Code leaves the room where Amado is, Amado has like these second looks. Everyone knows that there is a traitor among the inners of the Kara organization, and of course with Jigen, he trusts Amado the most. He was the first person to tell Amado that there is a traitor among the inner members of the Kara organization. But I really like how they're dropping these little hints in these scenes, because in the manga there really wasn't much foreshadowing to say that, yo, there is a traitor. And I really like how they're building up this side plot line with the traitor in the Kara organization, because it does set up a lot of events in the future of the Boruto manga. So once the anime gets to that point, it definitely will pay off. So now let's talk about the spar between Boruto and Kawaki. So of course, with the main purpose of the spar is for Kawaki to teach Boruto how to properly utilize the Karma Seal. Of course, we do know the properties of the Karma Seal, as it does increase your speed and strength. And of course, with the Karma Seal, you do have the ability to absorb ninjutsu. So in the spar, we saw how Boruto and Kawaki were fighting each other. And if you notice, you can definitely tell the fighting styles are completely different. One with Kawaki, he is a raw fighter. This man is a monster. When it comes to fighting, he is a raw power. He isn't really technically gifted. This man has his skills refined. He is refinedly skilled. You saw how he was spamming those shuriken left, right, and center, and even though it didn't hurt Kawaki, it shows you the skill gap between Boruto and Kawaki. Kawaki, he isn't refined in terms of skill like Boruto. However, he does make up with that gap by being insanely raw with his power. He has insane raw strength with the scientific ninja tools in his body and having a better understanding of the Karma Seal. And I really like how they show the contrast between Boruto and Kawaki in terms of skills, and it was a pretty cool spar overall. And this is where Kawaki tells Boruto like, yo, put out your hand to absorb this jutsu, and this is where he shoots a chakra blast. And this is where Boruto tries to dodge it, but then he eventually does absorb the jutsu. And there really isn't an explanation on how to absorb jutsu with the Karma Seal. Kawaki just tells Boruto, yo, just put your hand out and do it. There really isn't much explanation, which is fine at the end of the day. I like how it keeps it simple and it keeps things moving forward. And now this is where we get to the craziest part of this episode. When Boruto and Kawaki do the unison sign at the end of this spar, Momoshiki comes out of nowhere, bro. This man pulls up in Boruto's consciousness. Momoshiki did pop up when Boruto and Kawaki touched hands to do the unison sign, and this is where we see Boruto's hand. There was a wound and it healed instantly after both Boruto and Kawaki did the unison sign, and that does foreshadow what's to come with the Boruto manga. For all my Boruto manga readers, you already know what happens with Momoshiki. This guy is insane. I like how they're bringing him back. They're reminding us like, yo, this was the guy that gave Boruto the Karma Seal. It wasn't anybody else, it was Momoshiki. And now we're at the end of the episode where we get Delta. She is pissed. She had enough. She cannot wait for Kashikoji anymore. She says, you know what, fuck it, we're going inside the Leaf Village to retrieve Kawaki. I don't care if they detect me. And this is where Ino detects Delta heading inside the Leaf Village. If you remember back in Boruto episode 178, almost about 20 episodes ago, Ino and the Yamanaka clan, they did set up a sensory system around the Leaf Village to detect any intruders coming from outside the village. This is what the purpose is for. This is why I say anime canon is important. It's not just useless filler. It does set up manga points like this. It does have direct tie-ins that play a crucial role later on. And this is where Ino warns Naruto that, yo, there is an enemy coming. What are you gonna do about it? And Naruto says, yo, just leave it to me. Have the police force on stand. I'll take care of the threats. And this is where Delta lands in front of Naruto, getting to the end of this episode. And all I gotta say is, yo, I'm ready for Naruto vs. Delta. I am definitely ready to review these next couple of episodes because they're about to be insane. We're getting Naruto vs. Delta the next 2 episodes. This fight's about to go crazy. Now, I know some people were complaining about the preview, but it's just a preview. They're not gonna show the best cuts, and they barely showed anything from that fight. They showed a punch and a kick. So I don't know why people are going crazy over it. It's just one preview. Like I said, Boruto has done this in the past. They show like an average preview. The preview may not look the best, but once the episode drops, it looks way better. When you look at Boruto episode 189, they showed one frame, and look what happened in that episode. It went stupid. Like, it went crazy, and I'm expecting the same. Like, I already know this episode is about to go crazy. I know people are saying, oh, trash animation, but they didn't show anything. They barely showed anything in that episode. I'm just gonna say right now, these next 2 episodes about to go stupid, and yeah, I'm ready for this fight. So let me know what you think about this episode in the comment section below. Are you ready for Naruto vs. Delta, and how do you feel about Momoshiki appearing in this episode? The last time we did see him fully in an episode was in Boruto episode 65, so I think it's crazy that we got to see Momoshiki again. So let me know what you think about this episode in the comment section below. Are you ready for Naruto vs. Delta? So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.